Madam Chairperson and Commission members, thank you for hearing my testimony. Good evening. My name is Heidi Toppel. Unlike most of those who appeared before you at the earlier, several hours ago now, I am not a member of the judicial system in Rhode Island. I am a member of the public. And I'm a current resident of West Warwick and a former resident of Warwick and South Kingstown. I came to Rhode Island in 1990. I'm a retired CPA and tax attorney. I'm a numbers person. I serve as a member of the board of directors of the Women Project, and I serve as its treasurer. The Women Project is a 501c4 nonprofit organization that promotes bodily freedom for all through lobbying, direct action, and organizing for the advancement and protection of reproductive freedom, gender equality, and LGBTQ rights policy, most specifically addressed at the Rhode Island municipal and state levels. Thank you for the opportunity to provide comments on proposed candidate Michael McCaffrey. Briefly, I strongly oppose his nomination, and let me explain. Mr. McCaffrey has a long and storied career. You've heard from many of us tonight as a legislator in Rhode Island. However, his personal beliefs are likely to interfere with his obligation to exercise his duties as a judge, as they did during his tenure as a Rhode Island senator. His beliefs about abortion rights and marriage equality make him an imperfect candidate for the position on our district court. As a Rhode Island senator, he opposed marriage equality and abortion rights. On marriage equality, he revised the bill with some of the most declarative religious language in the country. Mr. McCaffrey needs to be reminded of the First Amendment to the Constitution. There is a separation between church and state. Our country is not a theocracy. We are a democracy with 3 co-equal branches of government. The Constitution is not a suggestion. It is the bedrock of our laws and individual protections to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This state was founded in 1636 by Roger Williams, in part on the principles of soul freedom and the separation of church and state. I attend the church that was first gathered by Roger Williams in 1638 as the First Baptist Church in America. Former Senator McCaffrey was part of the leadership team that blocked every bill to codify Roe v. Wade into state law for more than 10 years. He was also part of the pro-life's nationwide efforts to pass state laws to challenge Roe v. Wade by working to pass the partial birth abortion law in Rhode Island. He cannot be allowed to impose his personal religious beliefs into judicial proceedings before him, no matter how lauded he may be for those beliefs by the local Catholic diocese. Mr. McCaffrey also provided important input into the Rhode Island's marriage equality bill, which he ultimately voted against enacting. Former Senator McCaffrey might one day be called upon to interpret the laws affecting the LGBTQIA community if he were to be confirmed as a judge. Mr. McCaffrey's words that he wrote then might call him to roll back protections for same-sex couples. Can we count on him to recuse himself in those matters? I doubt it. We now have laws in Rhode Island which regard individual rights as rights superior to religious edicts. I trust these are settled laws. But we can't be sure that Mr. McCaffrey's decisions would be based purely on law rather than on religious beliefs, no matter what he states. We saw this with the Supreme Court appointments of nominees Kavanaugh, Coney Barrett, and Gorsuch during their Supreme Court hearings, that they said it was stare decisis, that Roe v. Wade was settled law. Well, it sure wasn't. We just celebrated our 3-year anniversary of the overturning of that. We do not elect good judges in Rhode Island. It's a rather opaque process. When I told some of my friends I was going to be appearing before you, they said, I always wondered how judges get appointed in Rhode Island. It's not a known process. It's not understood. I'm not saying it's secret, but it's just not a known process. The committee is an integral part of the process to select judges, and it's a lifetime appointment. Mr. McCaffrey should not be on that list. of candidates proffered by this committee. I've heard what I thought was a tough job you have before you tonight about selecting a candidate. It might be easier if you just took his name off the list and not put this anti-LGBTQ and anti-bodily freedom person in a position to influence our position. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.